defense will... They will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll start with the option. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Off the option, here's Henry. And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Again, it's Henry. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now they'll look to Willis to pass it here. They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now Willis. That one's taken in by Spears. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But 2 kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I wanted to have something different. And I really wanted the special teams coach to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch. Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something? When you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about double 0, like Jim Otto used to wear, or Kenny Burrow used to wear. Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, they moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Here we go. Check it.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Boy, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout.
Here we go.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw, Willis. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards on that play for the Titans.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. 2nd down, here's Willis. And this is incomplete. Well, for the Titans in 2023, they figure to be a team that battles for a division title. It's like, from my vantage point, Charles, what do you think needs to go right for them to win the AFC South?
I think some retooling, especially on the offensive side of the ball. And when you start with the offensive line, their pride and joy, they've got to rebuild that part of the team because that's the engine that makes their offense run. Everything comes off the fact that their offensive line usually controls the line of scrimmage.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's the backup, Tannehill. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 23. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Here's Tannehill. It's complete. Burks And they'll get to him short of the first down at about the 16. Mike Vrabel saw him on the sideline. He didn't even hesitate. They will go for it on fourth. They'll run. It's Henry. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. On 3rd down, Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's be perfect. Bring it. Here we go, here we go.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
In motion left is Hopkins. And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay.
Delay of game.
They're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. One final shot before the half. Here's Levis. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. So we've reached halftime here on opening. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the third quarter. Second half begins with a run by Henry. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll get this up to about the 40. And quickly, they get to the line. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a first down.
And this is one of those plays that if you can use it to keep the chains moving, it's a good play. And not only that, it tends to tamp down the pass rushers because they have to recognize this play and stay at home. The quarterback uses it well. Read option, keeps it, and picks up a first down with some nice running.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Back to throw, Tannehill. Complete, it's Henry. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
Good call there on first down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years of not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
And we tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit, but how about guys who are maulers? Because that's what you want in short yardage situations, and we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry. Oh. Third quarter action to this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive.
Let's go.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Up past the 30, 2nd down coming up. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Oh, they're changing this at the line. Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans.
Ball start. Offense.
Oh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Saints will... It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. They begin with Henry.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. From the 50, it's Tannehill. And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now.
They'll boot it away from about his 35. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line.
The New Orleans offense set to take over.
Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. A 20th carry down for Derrick Henry.
And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Tannehill. He completes it to Henry. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's the 2nd down and 6.
Tannehill going to hand to Henry on the option. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
123 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Off the option, here's Henry.
And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Second and 7.
Inside handoff, Henry. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Running from the gun with Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry. with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Titans have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Well, I think Josh Norman can sympathize. He knows a little. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. On first down, Tannehill. Open man, that's Henry. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
They run the action here on first and 10. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Henry up the middle. Bulldozes past him. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's third down now. Now they go screen. It's complete. Trucks over it. Well, I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Well, a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Here it is, 4th and inches. And now, oh no, lost the football. And the offense will recover, but it won't make much difference here. This will still be a turn. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's Tannehill. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, they need a touchdown, and here they're saying, we're not going to get it 10 yards at a time. They felt they needed to take a shot there to at least get them across the 50, but that one falls incomplete.
Tannehill to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
Now see a defensive coordinator get upset and throw his headset. This is the kind of play that'll do it. You force 3rd and long. This is almost sort of a give-up play. You're just hoping to get something positive, and it winds up breaking big, and they convert on 3rd down.
Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. Tannehill. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays up in quick succession if they can.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
The sound reverberating here in the Dome. This is third down. Throwing Tannehill. He finds his man, complete. That's Henry. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. Desperation time for Tannehill on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn. CD, always a little extra excitement for week one, and one of our early window games here in week one on a Sunday.
Why would I hold a man for ransom when my scope like Richard Branson? Since the basement making anthems over seasons with the man in black is teasing with my patterns. Pretty girl, she think I'm handsome. Just coasting through these matches. I'm not bossing, I'm advancing. Keep it moving till I be on before below. Wanna be intimate with soul, explore this war before I go. And that's some hours in my bench way. Now it's like work for 10K all cause it is 10 gamers. Been insane in the membrane since them days where we raved for 3 days and 4 nights and took them red-eye flights. Hot straight off the plane and through the back door of the place. Then I head on stage, they be like, see the crowd going air, they be like, so I stepped on stage, they be like, ooh yeah, see the crowd going air, they be like, courageous, raised by some Zulu lions, taught to seek dangers, brave and defiant, boy, the Lord was doing favors, blaze through the fire, yeah, we had a few, lost a few wages, still coming rampant, misbehaving, flavors, still coming anti-up, rebelling with my ravers, still don't give a about who be the latest, can't be locked up in them cages, start living up to what the you think a day is. But hey, what about it? So I stepped on stage, they were like,